What's up, Zed family? Welcome back to another vlog. And today we're literally just at home. And these past couple of days, we've
Almost couple of weeks now.
I guess almost a week and a half. We've just been watching social media and all the stuff that's happening with the Palestine and Israel war. It's just, obviously taken a toll on us like it has for everybody, every person watching what's happening right now. It's sad. Everybody's hurting. Everybody wants to know what they can do and how we can make it better, but it's sometimes you feel like you can't do anything to help them.
I
But
feel just
yeah.
I think being parents is like I can't even handle the screams, the cries, the blood, all the stuff that we're seeing online. Honestly, I've had to just get off social media except for making those general posts that I've been making on awareness, but I can't even watch a lot of the TikTok, Instagram stuff. It's too much. It's heart-wrenching. I've lost like sleep over it, or it's become uncomfortable to sleep, or you sleep to this and you wake up to this, and it's just like it's crazy. And the main point here is it's a war on children. That's the way I see it. 50% of the population is under the age of 18. And you can see that, they don't clearly have no
They have
way
nothing.
or
They have
control of
nothing.
dealing
They
with
don't
this
have a
solution.
government. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
Literally
Food,
nothing.
water, electricity was shut down. They need about 500 trucks, they were saying, or 100 trucks per day or something
On a
minimum.
regular basis before the war, because first of all, they have no means of making money in that area. There's nothing coming in or out of there. Nobody exports or imports into Gaza. So there was humanitarian aid before that was supporting the people of Gaza, and now that they've closed off everything and let in like nothing,
Basically yesterday I heard they let in 20 trucks.
which is nothing.
Nothing.
It's like saying I gave a single drop of water
It's not even
to
1%.
2 million people.
Yeah.
That's and now here you go.
Yeah.
Like I did something. No. So they didn't do anything. Let's just not even count those trucks because they're it's not.
And by they we mean like
good.
obviously the state of Israel not allowing this to happen, because regardless of how this spurred up, it's about the children, it's about civilians, it's about an open air prison that's been there for decades and decades. And if you really want to look into it, you have to understand what the Nakba is. You have to understand the 75 years of history before you start making judgments on it.
Keep looking. Like, you don't need a lot of details. When you see just a picture and a video of any child anywhere in the world suffering and being bombarded with missiles and stuff like that had nothing to do with that, in itself is proof enough that it shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just so sad.
Yeah, and there's going to be a displacement of so many people when this comes to an end or comes to terms. So regardless of if, like, a lot of people have been asking, well, you guys are raising funds or donating money, but it can't even get into Palestine.
Yeah.
But that's like saying that, like, I'd rather do nothing about it, and then until we can get funds there, of course they're going to need the funds post this situation. Or, like, who knows, maybe it opens up right away and they can get in.
We don't know
like,
what's gonna happen tomorrow, but a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, there are gonna be survivors.
Yeah,
there are gonna be, inshallah, some people,
children,
babies, so many orphans,
women,
kids,
men,
or anybody that survives from Palestine. There are gonna be survivors, and we're gonna have to be there, and that donation is gonna be there waiting for them. And so
make your effort.
Don't think for 1 second like, where will my money go? Is it actually reaching them?
Yeah.
I think it's more the intent, and as always with everything that, like Allah says, make your intent and do it on that intention, and Allah will make the rest happen. So
yeah. And so that's basically what I've been saying as well.
Yeah.
We have also vetted, at least to the best of our knowledge, charitable groups that have been there since 1990, or for the last 20 years, 30 years or so. We're going to put the links below here so that if you do choose and want to help a certain cause, like for example, the medical supplies that are needed,
There's
or food and
Palestine
water.
Red Crescent, the videos that you're seeing of a lot of these paramedics who are running around in Palestine in their ambulances,
crazy.
holding children and bringing them into the hospital. A lot of that is done by the Palestine Red Crescent. They're the ones who are the ones in like the ambulances that you see that are going on the spots whenever there's a bomb to pick up people and kids. There's also a lot of people on Instagram that like Usama and I have been following for a while who are helping. If you want to keep up with news and you don't know like which one specifically to watch, Sean King is amazing.
Yeah.
He's on Instagram. It's SHAUNKING. I keep sharing his stories on my IG. His information, his facts are on point, and he posts a lot of like updated stories like every day to day. So he's an amazing person to watch out for. There's Wasim Gaza, I think it is. WISSAM.
There's a few of them, and we'll also link those below that are giving you truthful, up-to-date facts of the situation that's happening.
And then also there are people who are helping looking to help orphans from Palestine as well. So they're starting to take money for that so that the orphans that are left behind can have a year, you basically donate a year's worth of money for them, and they're taking care of their food and their education, right?
All of that.
And that's one of the people that we also know personally, Modern Wall Art,
and he's working with a charitable group that has been doing this for a while, and I know him personally. We both know him personally, and your funds and your charitable donations are in safe hands with him. He's been, at least from what I have actually visually seen, more than half a decade he's been doing charitable work, and I know for a fact he's been doing it for longer than that. So all of these links are going to be available to you guys, but keep on fighting and sharing and doing the best you can in your own way.
Pray. Our duas are always heard.
Yeah.
So just keep praying for them, and I know like a lot of people don't want to like watch and see all the stuff because
it's very depressing.
Yeah, very depressing, but you can do your part by at least talking, sharing, going out. I know there have been a couple of protests happening, like where everybody's going out in Canada, around the world, and in the end, like it's humanity that we're standing up for, and we just can't watch and see everything happen and do nothing about it. I feel like we as one people, I'm not talking about just Muslims, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about all of us.
Just humanity in general. I mean, it was a Christian hospital that was bombed.
Yeah. We all need to come together and for once
stand up for people and
what's right
yeah.
versus what's wrong. And the murdering of children is never right. Doesn't matter what the excuse is. It doesn't matter what surrounding politics are around it or what the history behind it is. It doesn't matter, because in the end, if you just look at a child who's being murdered, okay, no, that's it. That's the only question that needs to be asked. That's it.
Yeah.
So,
and at the same time, I know that everyone is feeling some sort of, emotional strain from this. And so a lot of people are showing support in their own ways, whether it's protests or donating or talking to people they know or people posting it online. And so we just got to be sort of mindful that everyone deals with this situation differently. And I did notice that a lot of people have also been on social media that whether right or wrong are posting, but at the same time you have to understand that most of these influencers and people, these are their full-time jobs, these are their businesses and careers. It's basically the equivalent of you going to your workplace, running into your workplace screaming free Palestine and F Israel. if you ever did that at your job place, we would know what would happen. You'd probably get fired, right? So a lot of people are putting their livelihoods on the line to do this. So just keep that in mind as well. But keep fighting the good fight and stand with Palestine wherever you can.